Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, it seems like we get this fifth wave. Yeah, yesterday when I made the video, we had only 4 waves, so the fifth one was still missing. Good for ETH that we get it now, because this could be the completion of this wave A. Yeah, we talked about that in the last video, that from the high, this is my primary expectation, that we moved up in 5 waves here from the low at 880. Talked about that extensively in the last few videos, that this was already a 5-wave impulse, a wave 1, and that is what I'm leaning towards at the moment. There are a few other wave interpretations possible, but based on this, as long as it's valid, I'm gonna go with that. From here, we were always waiting for a wave 2 retracement. We turned around a little bit too early, unfortunately, a little bit, but that's fine. We then came down, and at the moment I'm going with the assumption that what we've seen here was a wave A of a 3-wave move correction in a wave 2. So what you would normally see in a wave 2 is a 3-wave move. I think we've seen the 5 waves in the wave A of the wave 2. There is now a wave B unfolding, which is a 3-wave move consisting of A, B, C. And afterwards there will be another larger sell-off in a wave C of a wave 2. And that is also what shows you why, for example, Bitcoin could make a lower low and Ethereum maybe not. Because Ethereum has retraced far less than Bitcoin. At least it has moved up much more in the impulse, and therefore it has a much larger buffer in place between the June low? Yeah, the June low and the current price. So without a problem, Bitcoin could make a lower low and Ethereum could make a higher low in a wave 2. So imminently, where are we now? So we talked about all along here that a low is now overdue. Yeah, after we made this wave B low, because this could have been already the low here, we talked about a low is overdue, or due at least, and that we will at any point in time turn around. Now it seems like we've done that now. Made you aware that this could only be a triangle, possibly, and we could see one more dip, which then also happened, and now it's all about that breakout point here. I gave you the breakout point at 14.95. That was important because if you have a triangle here in the wave 4, you want to see a breakout above the wave 4 high, that was the wave E high, to confirm that indeed we are going higher. And that is what happened. 2 things need to happen. We need to see 5 waves, which we do now, and we need to see a break above the wave E high, which we did. And next target though will be that wave 1 high at 1621. Or 1623 actually. That would be an overlap with the wave 1, and that would be basically the best evidence we can get now that indeed we are moving higher. However, at the moment we can count 5 waves as complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also the 5th wave can be counted, but wave 4 needs to be here. Also the 5th wave can be counted as a 5-wave move. So we might push a little bit higher, but for now the requirements for this 5-wave move are complete. And if we stay where we are, but the way it looks like we might actually see another push to the upside. But if we stay where we are, we would now move down in a wave B, because this 5-wave move could be understood as a wave A. It's a very clear 5-wave move at the moment. Could be understood as a wave A of a 3-wave move. As I said, we're waiting now for the larger wave B to unfold before we come down once more in a wave C. And in this wave B, it is a 3-wave move consisting of A, B, and C. And the wave A could now be complete. I mean, it can extend further. Nobody's telling me if wave 5 of A could potentially become an extended wave. I don't know that. It can definitely. In that case, it would be a very high wave B probably that we are gonna see. For now, it has reached the target I gave you in the previous video. What did I talk about? We took the length of the wave. We took the length of the wave 1. I think it has moved a little bit, shifted a little bit, but well, no, it's highlighted here as a dotted line, isn't it? The 1587 level. We reached 1585.70. So that's the 1.618 extension that is also an ideal target for a wave 5. So it could very well be the wave 5 is now in. But as long as we don't see a retracement here, we assume we go higher. But I think as long as we stay, and I'll move that line now, as long as we stay above, I would say here 1559, I think we can focus on higher. But as soon as you drop below that, it indicates that wave B is on the way, and that would go into this area. That might shift depending on how high wave 5 goes, because this retracement area is calculated based on the entire length of that move. So if that 5 wave move extends, the wave B target area there will move as well. But let's say, okay, that level, then we would be looking at the area between 1485 and 1523, between the 61.8% fib level and the 38.2% fib level. That's just the ideal level for a wave B. It can also be a bit shorter, could be a bit longer. That is the ideal level. Yeah, and very importantly here, the 50% fib level at 1505, which is sitting in the middle of this area. You've got a lot of support here at the wave A, the wave C, so that might be something to look out for. Or here, the wave 4 low, which is also a very important one, which is the 38.2% level at the same time. So you can see how all of this fits together. When we then have seen the wave B low, we should move up in a wave C. So, and that's sort of what I would go with at the moment. What I cannot tell you at the moment, and I explained that in previous videos, could very well be that this here was already the wave C of the wave 2, that the wave 2 is already in, that the wave A was, for example, here. That's possible. No, not like that. A, B, C, that this is already in and we're already moving up in a wave 3. You can also label this as the wave A here. Then we had the overshooting wave B, yeah, and we're now coming down in C, or the C is complete. So this is possible, not at the moment my primary expectation, but we have to have it on the radar. We don't want to be caught off guard. If this is the case, then we would expect now to go even higher than this yellow area. The yellow area currently is located between 1820 and 1920. Might move a little bit depending on how low wave B goes. But in that case, that we have already done the wave 2 correction now, we would go above 2030 even. I don't see that at the moment. We never know in this market, but I don't see it. It would surprise me a little. The only thing why I think it's not too unlikely, actually, I mean, it is less likely than my primary expectation, but it's not too unlikely to dismiss it, is because this retracement was already quite steep. We already pulled down more than the 50% fib level. But I'm sure we'll know more in the next trading sessions. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.